In today's episode of my World Transformation series, we're going to turn something like this into this. Don't you go anywhere. Hello everyone and welcome to another episode from me, Avomance. Today, we are carrying on with our Customize the Entire World series before I give it to you as a world download in both Bedrock and Java. The last episode was episode 1 and we did a Pillager tower which turned into a complete Pillager encampment. I hope you really enjoyed that one. If you've not seen it, the link is in the description below. Today, we are taking on what's arguably one of the dullest structures in Minecraft, the desert well. Now the desert well has almost zero purpose in Minecraft. Okay, if you've got an empty bucket and you're walking through the desert, then you can fill your bucket up. But given that in Minecraft you don't actually get thirsty, maybe that's an idea, Mojang, that might be an interesting one, then actually, is that any use either? But today, we are going to turn it into something just a little bit more in keeping with the desert setting that it finds itself in. We're going to create an oasis. Now the thing about these desert worlds is they are a super rare structure. Seriously, you don't think about it, but they are seriously rare. They're way rarer than these desert temples that we've got up ahead of me. And they're also rarer than ocean monuments, even the jungle temples as well. So to find one was a serious challenge. I eventually found this desert well here set between two small hills with a flat area around it. It's almost exactly as I want it for my oasis, but a little bit of terraforming will make it even better, I think, so any Bedouin would be proud to live there. It's terraforming time. I'm going to remove that well completely. It's not in keeping with an oasis at all. I'm going to smooth out this landscape and see whether or not I can create a canvas that I can paint the kind of oasis that I've got in my head onto. Let's crack on. I think the land is pretty much as I want it now. We'll probably fill around with it as we go. So I need to think about what it is I'm going to use for this transformation. The kind of things I think I'm going to use are inside this chest. You can see it is a right old mishmash of stuff. We've got plenty of green and planty stuff. We've got some prismarine to complement that. We've got wool, we've got banners, we've got woods, we've got stones, and we've got some light sources. I'm not entirely sure which way I'm going to go with some of these, but I'll probably add some other stuff. May not use all of this. We'll see how we do. Let's crack on. I've removed the well, but I've left the water. This is a transformation, remember, so we don't just want to plonk something on top of it. We want to transform what is there, so this water will become part of the oasis itself. I'm really excited about doing this one. It could look really, really cool. Shall we crack on? Cue the music. And I think we have actually done this now. I don't want to put anything else in because it would be too over vegetated, and it is an oasis. It is not an actual plains area, so it is still desert, and I don't want to overdo it. Let's go and have a look around. I've put a number of tents in for the people that live around the oasis to sleep. There's nothing in here really other than beds and also some storage, but there's a few of them, so plenty of people could come along. The actual oasis itself is nicely lit up with those sea pickles. No lily pads, because I just didn't think there'd be any lily pads in a desert. It didn't make sense to me. But we've got all of these tents here underneath these big palm trees that have grown up around this oasis area, and we've got this other slightly different type of tree, a little bit weeping willow like, but I quite like it. I thought it was quite in keeping. They've got a little bit of croppage here. We've got both melons and pumpkins plus the crops as well, which I thought was just an added little touch. Open area here with that tent up on the higher ground, and then we've got the larger tents down here also. This is the smaller of the two larger tents with tent ropes here because I've got a rabbit on that lead just hanging off the end. We've got a big old fire pit so people can do their cooking, and on this side we've got the largest tent which has got a lot more banners hanging off of it. This is where probably the richest merchant perhaps lives. There's a larger bed in size, a bit more opulent, ability to craft which isn't present in any of the others. I've also put in a few little rocky outcrops just to add a little bit more detail, because I think it's not a desert without a few rocks as well, and I just think it adds a little extra to it. I am really very pleased with the way this oasis has turned out. That poor little desert well didn't really stand a chance when you've got something like this competing with it. Still, the rabbits do bounce around because it is the desert, but I really like this area. When I release this world for world download in both Bedrock and Java editions, which will probably be in a few episodes time, just to let you come and have a look, you will go through at the spawn area a portal that is labelled the Desert Well. You'll come out here and you'll find the oasis right next to you, and I hope you really like it. If you've got any suggestions for which next thing I should start to change, well, do let me know in the comments below. It'd be great to know what you think. If you have enjoyed this video, please do remember to slap that like button. It'd be great to know you enjoyed them, and I will keep on making. Also, if you've not done it already, please do hit that subscribe button. It'd be great to see you in my sub club, and I look forward to seeing you in another video. You take it easy now. Bye.